Hello, my name is Aaron Joe, and this is On the Flats. Today we will speak with Brandon Reed, the starting point guard on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets basketball team. Gerald Lanier will go in depth with Brandon talking about his life, accomplishments, his plans in the future, and many other things.
You have a cousin that played in Auburn and in the NFL, and you have your auntie, right? Who's your aunt? Yeah. She was the Missouri State Hall of Fame women's basketball player. Mm-hmm. Did they help prepare you for this stage in your career, college level, giving any experiences?
Well, most people don't know the football player you're referring to is Joe Cribbs. I really haven't spoken to him personally, but my dad was telling me about him. They used to keep in contact, but I haven't really spoken to him. But my aunt, Rashonda Reed, she texts me and she sent me messages on Facebook, just telling me to stay strong and keep my head up.
You played at Whitfield Academy here in Atlanta, and you led them to 4 straight Georgia Class A state championship games.
True.
How was that? As a young player, having that much success going in that early?
Man, I don't even know. I just think it was a blessing. My first 2 years there, we had players that was able to guide me, show me the ropes. And, even though there was times where I didn't want to listen because I was being hard-headed because, that's just how I am sometimes, like the rebel and go against some things. But, they really showed me the way, and that kind of carried on to my junior, senior year, just being there and just knowing how to work and, how to be a leader on the team.
Did you win every time you went? Or it was because I read your senior year that you won at your senior year.
Yeah, that's the only time we won.
Head coach Tyrone Johnson.
Yeah.
What was he like?
Man, to be honest, I think he's the best high school coach in Georgia. And I'm not being biased or anything, but he took me in from a young age and he molded me to a young man. When I first went to that school, I wasn't nearly as well-rounded as I am today. I was a shy kid and didn't really talk much, but he knew one thing, and he knew I loved basketball. So he used basketball to teach me about life. And basketball to him is more than just a game. It's a tool to teach you about life.
What made you choose Arkansas State? I'm pretty sure you had a couple of offers here and there.
Yeah, I mean, I had a modest amount of offers. The head coach at their school is Coach John Brady, and the assistant coach is Coach Dollar, Chad Dollar, which is the assistant coach here now. Mm-hmm. And at the time, my sophomore year over there, they were at LSU at the time. The year they had just made to the Final Four, and I remember Coach Dollar. They used to come up to our school and communicate with me and tell me that they were interested. This was when they were at LSU. But then my junior year of high school, they left LSU. LSU ended up letting Coach Brady go, and he found a job at Arkansas State.
What made you want to transfer to Georgia Tech?
Well, I mean, most of it had nothing to do with basketball. I had it was a lot of things going on in my family. I had family issues that I needed to take care of. Like I told them in a statement that I had made for the newspaper, it was nothing against the school. I have nothing against the school. I still communicate with some of the players and people that go to the school, so I don't have any hard feelings against them. I had a good time. I enjoyed the time that I had there. It was just some things back at home that I needed to take care of. My grandma, I'm real close to my grandmother. She had got sick, and she ended up having a stroke, and kind of paralyzed her a little bit. And she's kind of old now, so I don't know how much longer she got. So I decided to come back home just so I can be around family more and spend more time with them.
I know you've been through a lot of obstacles and done a lot of things. What was the toughest challenge that you've had so far, and how did you overcome it?
Man, the toughest challenge I had was when I first got here. I remember when I first got here, we had to do a little physical or whatever, and they said I was fine at first, and I remember we were running, doing conditioning, and I was having my chest pains or whatever, and I was like, I don't know what's going on, because I used to I would have chest pains, but I would just overlook it and not really pay attention to it. But remember I told our coach then was with Hewitt. I told him that my chest was hurting and I couldn't run anymore. So what they did was they set me up with the Piedmont Hospital, and I would got screened or whatever, and they told me that I had some virus in my heart valve, my bottom heart valve, and they said that's the most important valve. And basically what that was like, it told me like a normal heart beats like 50% of what it receives, like the blood, but mine was only pumping like 43% or something like that. And so they said I got the virus from a young age and it was affecting my heart. So I couldn't do like any basketball activities for like 5 to 6 months, I want to say. Yeah, and that was really tough on me because everybody knows how much I love basketball. So me sitting out, it was just tough. And I remember my parents used to tell me just keep my head up, and because I was down, like why me and things like that. And parents did a good job of keeping me focused and keeping my eyes on my goals and things like that. And just want to thank them for that because that's probably the lowest point in my life, and so I never had to sit out for anything. And I think God was trying to show me something. I probably wasn't doing something that I need to be doing, so He took basketball away from me for a couple months, and I regained my focus and my confidence, and so.
We hope that you enjoyed this inside perspective on one of our top student athletes here at Georgia Tech. For On the Flats, I'm Aaron Joe. Have a great day.